what to say about that.
What do you mean chainsaw still going?
Cav has a chainsaw next door going on his background, so. That sucks.
Yeah, well, after the battle ends, you hear Tagarog kind of coming out of like where he was in the forest behind the trees with the horses. He kind of looks around at the devastation pretty much that just went down. He's like, oh, well, looks like you guys have all been busy. By the gods, what happened here?
Oh, I love that you put the rocks on everybody.
Yeah, I just noticed that while I was looking there. That's great.
Honor this wizard, no fight. He died.
Oh, I mean this. Oh yeah, the little necromancer guy. That's him right there, and he points to the corpse.
That's what's left of him. Yes.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Jesus, what do you do to his face? Or, excuse me, by Talos, what do you do to his face?
And just turns around and walks away. And you guys looked through the tent as well as kind of picked up all the stuff. You are currently, it is currently about 2 p.m. And it's still relatively quiet. There's not much nature about due to the undead. But otherwise, all the foes have been slain. And you did as the Ashlanders asked and gotten rid of the necromancer who they were worried about. It is up to all of you where you're gonna.
Well, we've already decided we're already gonna head back to the
return to the camp.
Okay.
Now, did we do any rest over the week? I wasn't able to check Discord a whole lot. We did not do a rest over the week. Okay, so I'm still 15. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nope. It was decided that no rest, and we're gonna just head back straight ahead.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
The well only works like one time a day. So Agrak already put his hand in it and kind of absorbed power. So yeah.
After Hans stuck his hand in it.
Yeah, but Hans doesn't know anything about Magicka, so it doesn't work to do anything for him.
No, our Spartan does not know how to use magic.
Jesus, how does, you know what? You are the one enigma in this whole fucking group, Joey.
That describes my life.
Oh my god. He knows nothing of magic, but he's our mage. What the fuck?
No.
Well, we don't even have a cleric. I don't even think there's a whole lot to ditch on there.
Kogan, Hans knows a lot about magic. He was raised by magicians. He's just an idiot.
Yeah.
You're getting it backwards. Hans knows a lot. He's just an idiot.
Knowledge, but has zero clue how to execute any of it. It's like they told him the spells and what they did, but he has no clue how to use them.
All the knowledge, no ability.
That's gonna be priceless. Yeah, we have half a cleric.
About the wee medic. How you doing, Travis?
Actually, we have a whole cleric. It's just split in two characters.
That's wrong.
One's tanky, one's healy.
I swear you're like Heavy and the Doctor from Team Fortress 2.
Yep.
Doctor! That pretty much describes you and Sirius's character just entirely right there.
Yeah, Tritus. Tagarog kind of chuckles at that as he looks at the alien, like the whole ruin you brought down. I was like, ha,
Well, we all better get going. We want to get back to camp before it gets dark.
Yeah.
I love the quote. Turns out that burying the dead is the best option. That's great.
Shrenzer responds to what's his name?
Tagarog.
Yeah, that dude responds to him when he says that we better get back before dark, whatever. And Shrenzer says, "This one still does not understand why these people are afraid of the dark." And just follows the rest of the group.
So so what's the marching order? Who's going to which horse? Or you know what?
Andy's going to the close one.
Well, I mean, it's 6 of us total. So, I mean, nobody's gonna. We don't all fit in both of the horses. Yeah, Tagarog included. So I'm just gonna go on foot.
I guess Hans will go on foot too.
Okay. So
I'm gonna go on foot as well.
Okay.
Hans is fast, so.
Yeah, Tagarog has already been foot slogging this, so it's 2 horses.
He's like Cal from a couple weeks ago, where it's just like, yeah, I'm here.
Shrenzer responds to Travis. Yes, this one lies in the shadows.
Can't wait till one day when you run into like some kind of mythical beast in the dark and you're gonna be like, I told you run, and tries to go, I told you so.
So how are you guys gonna organize yourselves then in the march back?
You know what, screw it. I will hop on the one on the left. The horse on the left.
Put yourself on the horse then.
Yep.
Can I go across like that? Well, I can do that.
Yeah. Just make a quick animal handling check.
Oh God, here we go again. Okay.
Hans sees Cass going onto a horse and decides he wants to join.
Yeah, so you pat the horse's mane a little bit, Cass, and you successfully managed to mount.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Which one was that for, Tritus?
The other one, he said.
The other one?
So, Cat and
you
Agronite.
try jumping on the other one, and it's very agitated. It will not let you get on.
I think Agronite also said he wanted on that one.
Yep. Yeah. So Agronak and Tritus will ride together, I guess.
If Tritus
If I
can somehow
remember
manage to
correctly,
do it.
Agronak rolled a really good roll last time and managed to calm one of the horses down.
Yeah, it might calm the one, actually, that's not being mounted currently.
And again.
Yep. Agronak
Wow.
easily.
This is your horse.
The horses do not like you. Or Tritus, whatever. Okay, so Agronak mounts it. Pretty easy.
Horses are like dice for you. Serious. They hate you.
I know. Put this dude on a horse. Why not?
We're gonna do grapple him and throw him on.
Okay. Okay. So in that case, you are already set to head out.
Yeah.
Hans, you riding Cass?
No, he ain't. Find another horse.
So I guess you're riding with Tagarog.
But Tagrog, unless you offer him, he'll just split slog.
Yeah, no, we'll offer it to him.
Okay, well, Tagrog will...
Cass would be the one to offer.
Yeah. Alright. Oh,
I think me and Shrinju are the fastest.
yeah, you are.
Yes, sir.
By a long shot. I look over at Tagrog and say, are you coming?
Tagrog just kind of smirk and say, of course. Just kind of get on the back. Kind of lift him up, and he manages to get on the horse. No real issue.
Just as a off character question. So if one person makes an animal handling check, the next person to get on the horse doesn't have to. Is that correct?
No.
No, because you're already calmed the horse down.
Yeah. So I was just curious. Got it. Thank you.
Tridus might want to wait to make those any more dice rolls until we get back to camp.
Maybe.
Okay. So you all successfully mount up. You're ready to head out. Tagrog just kind of says, all right. Let's hope we don't run into anything more nasty along the way.
Very comforting.
Shirinzu will make a point to flank the horses with Hans.
What are you going to do? Take a side each or something?
Yeah, which side do you want to get on?
I think the sides were on.
Okay. Well, in that case, move you to the map. And I'm just going to need to roll a couple dice right here.
And we're fucked.
And I rolled a nat 20. You guys all die instantly.
Well, not necessarily, but we'll see.
Hey, maybe we can use diplomacy this time.
Out of all the people to talk about diplomacy,
Yeah,
you stomped a guy's face in. You stomped a guy's face in.
Yeah, I tried to be
While he was
diplomatic to
sleeping.
start with.
okay.
Well, talk to Agrinak.
Agronak's the
I
one
think
that
Tridus
attacked
is
him.
talking to Agronak right now.
Was exactly led to attack a necromancer like that?
I'm curious to see this. I doubt we can hear this, but I would just like to know out of character.
Well, you're riding right next to them, so.
Can I make a check to see if I hear this conversation?
You're just riding, like...
Yeah, you're right next to
So,
them.
yeah, so I hear it. Okay, got it. Yeah.
So you hear all this.
Liam entered channel. Liam left channel and disconnected.
That's making sense.
Tagrog pipes up and says, yeah, that's a reasonable assumption. No. Necromancers take people's souls, use them as their little playthings. Can't say I have any sympathy for the one you just put in the ground right now. try to handle that with a little bit more finesse.
Yeah, I could have poisoned the shit out that fucker way ahead of time. Before he jumped up to that fucking tower.
And I couldn't hit a shot to save my life. Crap, I tripped over a dead body and didn't even know.
I had the shot too, man. I was well, not invisible, but I was right behind him. He didn't even fucking know.
Ooh, instead, you pretty much just walked up behind him and gave him a wet willy. Like,
Okay.
Liam connected
So
and
you
entered
all are
channel.
going to travel, just no breaks, right?
Yeah, well, you travel this way.
yeah.
Liam moved to
Sure.
Euro's main llama
Sure.
pool.
Very well.
That was the decision made.
God
during
help
the
us
week.
all.
So,
Yellow.
Pretty much.
you travel for 2 hours through the Cyrodiilic hinterlands. You get about 45 minutes away from the Ashland camp before suddenly hearing a crash, the sound of combat, followed by trees breaking and falling off the ground. You then all hear the roar of a massive beast that echoes throughout the forest. Birds going up into the sky before everything returning back to silence.
Run away!
Well, this is in the direction of where you're headed. That's the thing. Tagara, I was gonna hear that and say, I don't like the sound of that.
That camp, we move.
Shirin's gonna try to run faster.
Yeah, make a nature check, Shiris.
Can I also make one?
Yes, you may.
I have a decent nature, so.
DC.
So it would.
I think I know what it is.
Ooh, yes.
Hans has no clue.
So, well, Tritus, Tritus and Hands and Shirinzu. You don't really, you just know this is a massive creature. Cass, the distinct bovine sound of the roar indicates to you that this might be, though you're not quite sure, a minotaur. You have the Minotaur or whatever it is about 5 minutes away from where you are, in the direction of the camp.
I'll look at the rest of the others and on the horse and say, sounds like a minotaur.
This one would prefer a white birth.
Man's never fought them before.
Oh, God.
Well, the problem is the direction where we're headed. If we go around, it's going to take us a lot longer.
You said 5 minutes away?
Yes, just 5 minutes from. It's in the direction of the camp, though, so that's the thing.
You said a battle sound, so there are people there.
Then go.
And how far away from the camp?
You are 45 minutes away, total.
And this is how far away?
5.
5 minutes away from us, 45 minutes from the camp. So it's like 40 minutes away from the camp.
Okay.
But God knows how long it'd be if we went around. This is true. I'll look over. Cass will look at Strange and say, who knows? We might even get a good reward for helping.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Shit.
Let's help. Or hurt.
Yeah, just send the Spartan up with a spear and a shield. He'll handle at least the damage.
Not
You know,
right now.
Alright.
But then again, I'm at average level of health right now.
Also, I don't know how long I've been playing. I think I've had like 4 sessions now and just realized that a natural perk I get for being a ranger is I have advantage on initiative rolls and on my first turn of combat.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
That's okay. Just make sure you remember your abilities.
I get that too, but only if it's in the dark.
Mine is only if the person I'm attacking has not won yet.
Yeah. I get that too. I get that too, but like only if it's dark.
Yeah, Tagarog kind of, once you speak to cast, Tagarog kind of nods his head and agrees and says, well, let's hope that whoever it is we just attacked is either quite well dead or...
Alright, Sharenzo's gonna try to start using the surrounding terrain to hide as we're walking.
I'm just gonna continue down the path.
Yeah, I'm going down the path.
Yeah, I'll follow you guys, but I'm gonna be
you're
in the woods.
That's fine.
You're stay in the woods then, Lorenzo?
Yes. Stealthing my way along the way.
What about you, Hans?
Oof.
Hand stealth? What?
Well, Hans already said he's gonna.
Yeah, I'm
stick with the
walking right
road.
down the middle of the walkway.
We should probably park the horses a little bit before we get there, though.
I don't want to have to come back for them.
Although I don't want them to die either.
We'll tag her off.
Alright.
Or tag along.
What?
Tagarog, yeah.
Even had me a little messed up there, Chewie. Like,
Yeah, he's tag along.
Oh, Tritus is using his healing pod in the bag. Speaking of which, I like those lists you put up there on Roll20.
Yeah, no, I figured that they were much needed. Oh, they're Magicka. Oh, well then in that case, you get 2 Magicka back. But yeah, felt they were needed just for my sake and for no one else's.
oh, I think it's awesome. Like, I really
Yeah,
like it. That's cool.
it's-
It really helped me out. I was like, dang on, I can look and see anything I need.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do you... Unclaimed items? That just means no one's holding them, or what?
That means, yeah, that means either no one said they have them in their hands yet, or that it's just something you could, like, use. Like, it's just a general stockpile.
Oh, God, I never actually put that in, that quarterstaff.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put that back in.
Cav, you potion of healing, you also heal too. Okay? Yeah, it's not, that's
If
really not
there's
this one.
random items like that, hands will take them. Always take them.
Okay. In any case, you head forward. And when you finally get to the scene, you see a whole bunch of trees just fallen onto the ground. Some cleaved almost cleanly in two. And over here, laying on the ground, bleeding from a massive wound in his chest, is Hassan, one of the scouts from the Ashlander camp. You see him on the ground, staring up at the sky, his chest going up and down rapidly as he attempts to hold the wounds that his guts don't spill out.
Hands just gonna rush over to him.
Can I make a roll to see who it is? So, wait, just asking, like, is all the people around him, I'm assuming there's some, like, dead people, like, dead ones, like, are they, like, from the camp as well?
No, there's no one else around him. It's just him.
Oh, it's just him? Okay.
Yep.
And the trees are all going away from him.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see he has his bow is like on the ground next to him, as well as a spear that he had in his hand. And he's just holding his
chest as he's breathing rapidly. A horrible wound that appears to have punctured right through his chest. He looks up to you, Hans, and he goes, "You, Outlanders, you help me."
Stratus, heal.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. He even put it in.
Medicine, if you want to determine how to.
Can I check to see if it's actually still around us or close enough where I can still hear it?
Yes, you may use a perception.
Okay.
So your path's perception indicates that it's not currently near you. The Minotaur, at least. So Tritus, you, yeah, you don't hear anything currently.
Yeah.
Yes, and Tritus, you notice that the actual wound in his chest appears to have punctured through his lung. So that's probably the main reason why he's having trouble breathing. And it just looks like a horrible gash. Looks like he's gored. So you are now.
Yeah, I just realized that I had advantage, even though an 18 was good.
Okay. All right then.
You are now hidden up from behind the trees, right in
You
front of the
rolled an
shade.
18.
That he did.
Does try to heal him, or will just try to?
No, he rolled a 17, and so you can attempt. So yeah, he's thinking. He rolled a 17 to determine what it was that specifically was ailing him. So he has a punctured lung currently.
Just magic.
It's magic.
And didn't know much. He likes it, he just doesn't know much. Wizards don't heal. Oh, nice heal. Dead guy. Dying guy. Save.
His sister would be gracious.
I'm gonna hop off.
You can you can with that roll you can attempt to stabilize him, though you would only have 1 HP.
I'm gonna hop off and walk up here.
If you want to try bandage him or something like that.
Can I still communicate with him even though he's healing?
Yep. He's like breathing very heavily, like rapidly, and having a very labored breathing, but he's able to communicate sort of through a raspy voice.
Okay, I'll walk up to him and say, "What did it? Do you know what attacked you?"
And he's just breathing very rapidly as he tries to keep conscious, and he says, "Horns, big, bull, man, attacked, hit me, here." And he kind of grasps onto where.
What's that?
He said it hit him here.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
It's currently bleeding, gushing blood from him.
Were you the only one, or was anyone with you?
Me, alone, just scouting. Came close, attacked, tried to kill it, but it fought back.
It's okay. We'll get him. I'll stand back up and start kind of just walking back over here and just looking around to check out the area a little bit. Just to look around. Like, just looking around.
As you, okay, Cass, you want to make another perception check in that case?
Sure. Please be better. Oof.
Better, not by much.
Not by much. Definitely not by much.
Well, in any case, you do hear faintly in the distance, about a mile or so where you are, sound of rapid stomping, and it appears to be getting closer to where you currently are.
Okay.
Holes trampling onto the ground. Yep. You want to make a medicine check to bandage him with whatever cloth or whatever you might have currently on you, Kratos.
His own clothes. Fuck that.
Yep. Whatever you want to use. Yep. You managed to stabilize him, so he's currently at 1 HP. As you, what are you using to actually bandage him with?
I'm gonna look over at Hans and say something's coming.
I'm sitting here going, fuck, I hear wolves. And I'm going, is that... I got my sound toned down so far, though, that I was thinking it was, like, outside and I was hearing them through my headphones.
No, that's roll 20.
Yeah, and then
That is wrong, roll 20.
Yeah, and then I looked at roll 20 and went, oh, okay, he's got actual... Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're not crazy.
So I look over at Hans and say something's coming, and I'm gonna rush over and grab the horse here, and I'm gonna kind of walk him back over to Tritus.
Young, I will forgive your statement because you don't know him like we do.
Yeah, he's yeah. You'll get used to it. And look at Trius and say, here, he needs it more than I do.
Hans is just gonna pick him up and put him on the horse.
Whenever he's done medicing, anyway.
Something coming. We move.
Something's coming.
I said, I walked the horse over to you and said, here, he needs it more than I do. And then Hans said that he was going to pick him up when he was done, when you were done medicing him, and put him on the horse. I swear, every time I look at that horse, I think it's wearing a t-shirt.
That's the sound.
Yeah, it's just a little thing, I swear.
Yeah, I get it. Alright, so you're going to rip a pair off of your shirt of common clothes, just wrap it around him then try to? And you hear it all now, it's starting to get really loud. You all hear it now, that the stomping is approaching you all rapidly at this point.
What direction is it coming from? Towards the camp or
About-
away from it?
Here.
I believe it's towards the camp. Is the direction it's coming from.
Yeah, it's coming from where the camp is in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. You just have a ripped little bit of common clothes now, Tritus. But otherwise, you're, yeah.
That move. So, Hans loads him on.
You managed to just throw him onto the back of the horse after Tritus done medicing him.
Yep.
Do you guys mind if I do a test roll real quick?
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just, I was adding this thing. I just want to see if I was rolling it properly. Okay. All right, we're
Just
good.
got staff roll.
Yeah, I noticed that after I rolled it. Thank you.
Quarter staff.
Staff.
So so now as soon as you put Hassan onto the actual horse, you just hear the thud and the ground seems to tremble a little bit as the beast gets closer. And Tagrog looks alarmed and says, "We need to get out of here."
Yep. Hands is already leading the horse that way.
Taking this way.
If the sound's coming this way, Hands is going that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow right behind Hans and the horse.
Shirinsu does not understand why they're so scared. He's just following along.
Shirindu can fight it. Hands knows how beat he is.
I'm not
All
looking
right. Everyone pause.
Okay.
No, Shirinsu's perception is shit. So I didn't even. I decided not to roll perception for him ever again.
Everyone's passive can hear it. Your passive perception can hear it.
I was just the first to notice it,
Yeah.
and then I let Chewie and Tritus know.
Everyone make a perception check now.
Unless we get situations such as that.
Oh my God! Wow!
Wow!
Wow! Oh my God!
Oh my god.
At least,
Tried it.
Please, Tritus, you're all this. You're the only thing right now.
try to try a 17.
I rolled so far as it stands. I rolled the highest.
I know, which is horrible.
No, try to roll a 17.
I mean, I have a nat 1.
I had a 2.
Tritus. As you're all hearing like the thudding going on, you're the only one who really looks over to the right, and you see a pair of bright yellow glowing eyes and going out from the tree, just looming over all of you at about 10 feet height as it snorts and roars as it comes right up to all of you. And it bursts through the tree line, and you all see
Oh God!
a minotaur.
God damn, how
And
fast
this is the
a Minotaur?
point. This is the point where most of those special YouTube videos say run.
Right?
Who said right at the same time? That was perfect.
No, my wife is calling the grandkid.
That just worked out perfectly.
Okay, and Tritus is the only one who
sees it?
who's not surprised and shocked once it bursts out of the tree line, just roars at all of you and begins its charge.
How goddamn...
Everyone,
My question is, how
How big?
goddamn fast is this Minotaur?
he's pretty fast. He
Well, I mean-
got here pretty quickly.
He's probably like 4 foot taller than you, so. Okay, 19. Do you mind if I just re-roll just see what it is for the initiative? The thing I got there.
Sure thing.
Oh
And-
my God!
Okay, Tritus, I'll just put that out.
Yeah,
I don't think
19.
you have your initiative. Can you?
Daggone, Tritus. Don't worry, that normally means you'll be able to medic whoever gets beat down right here in this turn. Here,
And
that's
so, 1 second, let me add a turn.
where was the thing to add initiative at?
What do you mean, add initiative?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot.
You gotta click on it.
You have
Oh,
to
right,
click
yeah,
on your
yeah.
token, and then
Okay.
click on the initiative.
Can I do a check on what the fuck this is?
What
the fuck it is?
Yeah. What would that be? Yeah.
What you want to like make a check on what a Minotaur is, or like any knowledge about it?
Yeah.
Sure, which one was it?
Just make a nature check then.
Not click on the token, which circle
Or
was it?
you can make a nature or a history check.
Joey? Which circle was it to put initiative on a character?
What do you mean initiative on character? Click on
Like to
your
put them,
and then
yeah,
click
yeah.
on the status sheet and click initiative.
Just like click on the token and then click
Yeah.
initiative.
In your sheet.
And then
Oh, right, yeah.
I can, Cass, I'll just add it and then add
Oh,
it.
no, you're good, alright. Appreciate it.
It's alright, it's not a big deal, ultimately. But anyway, unfortunately for all of you, Tritus is the only one who's not currently surprised, as the Minotaur kind of bursts through the canopy.
So he gets a surprise round.
Hey, wait, I rolled 2, just a quick thing, and my first one was 19. I just rolled the second one to test to see how the advantage thing would work.
Okay, then you're 19 then. Alright.
Okay, my apologies. Should have said that.
Anyway, Hans, considering you are right up in front, or closest to where the Minotaur is, he's gonna look at you and snort, and you just see him pull his hoof back twice and just charge right at you and attempt to gore you with his horns. Okay, let me roll.
And before Hans doesn't even get a turn in combat.
Yeah, you were surprised. I'm sorry.
Shit happens.
Oh. Let me just check that.
Hopefully we get enough people to surround this some bitch.
Hans, your AC is 16, right?
Yeah.
So, you does not hit the Minotaur. As it attempts to run at you and bore you with its massive horns. Like it did with Hassan right here. So, what happens? You just block it?
I'm running and he just runs right behind me, I guess.
Okay. So he just like runs right through you?
Where the hell is he moving?
That was my bad. Roll 20 was spazzing out pretty much. Anyway, yeah, so you dodge it and the Minotaur kind of runs right past you and he misses you and then snorts and turns around and just starts speaking in a sort of language that you don't quite understand. Just saying, everyone can make a history check if they want. But Tritus, it will be DC 15 for you. Everyone else will be DC 20. And he just says, Ugana Katu, Una.
Well, yeah, try to spend that mace. Swear, I was about to say, watch Hans be the one to actually do it.
I was just wondering what language it actually was.
Well, the actual language you guys wouldn't really know. But but out of character, it's an ancient sort of form of Cyrodiilic, which is what you guys are all speaking.
Gotcha.
Minotaur, look alive.
And so you guys have no idea what it's saying, but he does not seem very happy with all of you. And that's gonna be his turn. Hans, big boy's right behind you.
Fuck that, it's probably a better idea to play dead.
Hands. Oh shit, I'm in range, aren't I? Fuck. Hands. It's just gonna turn to him, confused, and hold up his shield to defend himself. But he's also mad that he's got an attack now.
Okay, so you're just gonna do a dodge?
Yep, dodge.
Alright. That's your turn?
Yep.
Shirinzu, I believe you're still hidden. So
I am.
you are right behind the tree as you see this massive minotaur attempt to charge and bore Han's death.
Decisions. Okay. Shirinzu is going to stay hidden behind the tree and shoot a bolt. Dude. Yep. Straight from behind the tree, I'm gonna shoot a bolt at him, and I'm gonna try to hide again.
Okay. And I think you have advantage on that, or let me just check.
I don't know. I'm
I think
hidden.
no, you're hidden, so you would have unseen attack or would be advantage.
Okay. So I have advantage and go. Thank God for advantage.
Yep, roll damage.
So he does 3 damage, and I'll attempt to hide again, so he doesn't see where the fuck that came from.
Okay. Sure thing.
$20.
Yep. So you manage to sort of hit the Minotaur on the back, and he kind of flinches a little bit and looks behind, but doesn't see anything. He roars, just another awful bovine roar at all of you. You clearly pissed him off enough to where he is not likely to negotiate, less than he was before. Anyway, is that your turn?
Yep.
Cass. You could try to negotiate. I mean, he's probably speaking in a language he's intelligent, but hey, it's up to you guys. Cass, here you go. Justin.
Sorry, I was just measuring something there. I'm going to move to right here. Keep forgetting I muted my mic there. Negotiate. I don't know about this. Trying to think here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and fire auto bow shot. Straight at him. 18.
That hits?
Okay. 3. Okay, what's the other? Oh yeah, 3, 5. Yep.
So in that case, oh, it's 5 total. Yep.
Yes, it's 5 total. I get a +2 to archery because that's what I went for.
Yep. You managed to hit him and he flinches again, but he does not look particularly bloody or bleeding. It just kind of sticks out of his chest.
That'll finish my turn.
Very well. Agranak. Cav, here you go. Muted. You're muted. You are talking.
Who?
Cav, you're muted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I remember you can't really talk. Okay, well, an 8 does not hit, unfortunately.
To be doing again is to cut down the bamboo trees that are growing on this side of the fence.
Gotcha.
Bamboo.
bamboo.
I hate that stuff. God, burn it off.
But yeah, Cav, you try to. Agronach tries to go in for a big swing with his longsword, and the Minotaur manages to just parry it with his massive great axe. Just look at you with his white, with his yellowish eyes. Out of turn. Okay. Tritus.
As long as you don't roll an out one here too, you'll be fine.
Isn't it the Minotaur's turn? Why is the Minotaur going after?
Minotaur
Oh,
has
yeah, that
a-
is.
Went
No,
this round.
Tritus, he already went.
Yeah, remember he started.
That was a
Start at
surprise
the
round,
top.
that's why.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, no, Tritus was not surprised though. That's the thing.
So Tritus should have had a turn with the Minotaur on the first round.
I believe he used his turn to notify everyone. Minotaur, look alive.
Yeah, yeah. Minotaur look alive. Yeah, we'll just say that. So it's I'll go with Tritus again. Lifetime levitation scroll. It's a fly spell, so let me just check.
Cast it on the Minotaur and force him to fly away so we can run away.
Force him to fly.
Force him to float up in the air.
It's concentration up to 10 minutes for whoever casts it. This is to make up for
Yeah, there it is. That's it right there.
yeah, make the Minotaur more overpowered, please.
Oh my god, he's gonna just start spinning like a top, and that axe is gonna turn into like one of those, like, you know, the tops like you spin on the table. That's what it's gonna look like.
I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
Alright. If it's gonna be just a minute before I go, I'm gonna run to the kitchen as well. Be back.
I mean, yeah, but the Minotaur is currently looking at all the rest of you guys, so might not work out that way. He's about 10 feet tall, and his axe is about 5 feet, so probably 15. I mean, he can't jump, but you know, he's a big boy. It's gonna be a little difficult for him with all the mass. All right, go for it.
All right, what I missed? What's going on?
Nothing. Try to just think what he's gonna do.
I'm back.
Get ready for Daedric Tritus. Oh shit. He's gonna summon, what's his name? Clavicus.
No, he's gonna use one of the scrolls.
Wow, one of the first spells that doesn't include blunt force. Alright.
Scrolls, don't forget. And I'll call your little thing. And the levitation scroll says, to those who may read this scroll of mine, use it to fly, 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 and you feel like you're roll an Arcana check. Try this. Yep, goes off without a hitch, and you feel yourself sort of levitate as you concentrate and manage to sort of bring yourself up off the ground about a couple inches or so. Okay? Affected by a fly. So one sec, I'll just post what that does.
it's a concentration spell, so you gotta maintain it in order to actually make use of it. Just be aware. If you get hit, it's not gonna be too good.
Damn, that's a much more powerful spell.
Also, yeah, just stay how far, if you're gonna fly up in the air, just stay how far, and I'll listen, I'll like note it on your character. Sure. Okay, no problem, Cap.
So that's a third level spell.
It's spell scroll, but still.
Wow.
Yeah, it's levitate, but it's really a fly spell, Chewie. Yeah. Just because that's what the Elder Scrolls calls it. Yeah. Yeah. No, you make a con save, you get hit. That's what concentration is.
Yeah.
So, like, if you get smacked in the face, you gotta make a con save in order to determine if you actually keep the spell up. But other than that, no, you're good.
It's one of those spells you have to maintain, but if you get hit, you have to, you know, see if you maintain it.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for a lot of people if that fucker starts running in that direction.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be quite.
Hogan, that's like telling Travis that, oh God, I wish the AI didn't have lock on rockets.
Just think about it, because in that direction, he's got this target, this fucker's gonna die. Him
And the horse.
Yep.
Yeah, an Agranac, who. One sec, actually. Or Tagarog, excuse me.
Yeah, Agranac, Tagarog, Tritus, horses.
So you're gonna go 20 feet up then, Tritus? Yep. So yeah, you managed to sort of just levitate off the ground about 20 feet up in the air, looking down on where the Minotaur is, surrounded by both your allies. Yep.
Yes, sir.
You may. So is that going to be your turn since you use your action to actually invoke it, and you sort of flew up with your movement? All right. In that case. So actually, you were right. Well, no, the Minotaur uses action to like kind of call out to all of you. I'd say that's fair. Just try to get you to go all the way. But in that case, Hans, it's your turn again.
Hans is going to change the shield to a really confused face. And just yell at the Minotaur in Orcish. And then he's just going to take the dodge action.
Okay, what do you yell?
Why are you attacking?
And
I think he can understand it.
He understands. He just looks at you, and he looks at your shield, and he kind of nods that, yeah, this is about the right reaction to have. And he says, Ukana! You have no idea what he just said to you.
Nope.
Okay, your turn.
That's my turn.
Shirinzu.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna repeat.
Sure thing.
Rinse and repeat. Let's do this. $23 to hit.
That hits.
6 damage. Better than what it was.
Now roll, make another hide roll.
Another what?
You need to see it.
Stealth? Ah, yeah.
Stealth.
14.
They need 10 feet, they take D10. So you will fall 20 feet, or you'll take D20, or D10, 2D10 if you fall, Kratos. Oh, and stealth, so I think it's DC 15, right? So in that case, yeah.
That's a DC
as
15.
soon as you do that, try to, not Shirinzu, you hit him again. This time you kind of hit him right hook to his spine, and he kind of snarls and looks back at you and starts facing your direction immediately.
Okay, did I notice that?
Yeah, you see him. He's looking right at you.
Fuck,
You do
he
anything
saw
else?
me. Yes. Run.
No, 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 no,
Cloak,
no, no, no,
cloak
no.
up, and I'm gonna go. Oh, actually, let's fucking drop trees. So, yep, I am gonna go. Where's this one? 35. There we go. Gonna run up this way, all the way around.
Alright. And you're
So
just
it
gonna,
doubles per feet.
gonna stay on the ground, right?
Yeah, because he can drop trees.
Yeah. He's,
Makes no sense.
I mean,
Cass, your turn?
yes.
Yeah, you're done, right, Kogan?
Yep.
There we go. Cass.
So let me get this straight. Hans is sitting there like shielded up pretty much in the battle stance, right?
Yes.
And he's looking at him.
That's kind of why I went that way. He's got to go through Hans to get to me.
I'm gonna move up to right here and put my bow away and extend and just pull out my longsword and go for a two-handed attack on him.
Okay, go for it. And you have +2 to the attack, because you're allies.
Yeah. So it would be. I hope so. Nope. So it'll be an 8.
It would be an 8, and no, you do not manage to pierce his thick hide as you attempt to slash through him.
Okay.
And he kind of, turns around back towards all of you, just snarls again, and you're kind of annoyed with Shirinzu, but this little bastard just keeps going back behind trees. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's Hans's shield.
Alright. Tagarog's turn.
And
And
I'll be right.
one second, let me pull up his little sheet. Yeah. So he currently doesn't have a weapon on him, but he sees the spear that was dropped on the ground right about here by Hassan. He says, "God damn it!" And he kind of goes up to pick it up off the ground, and he manages to. One sec. Yeah, he manages to get 10 feet, and then he gets to about here, where he kind of yells and jeers at the Minotaur and says, "Come over here, you big overgrown cow! I'm ready for you." He kind of attempts to taunt him, and that's going to be his turn. Ooh, Cav.
Good. Me
And you
likes.
That is, wow. Okay.
13 damage.
Yeah,
I'm
Cav,
back.
Agronak pretty much, you do a big blow into the side of the Minotaur, and he yells and he roars out in pain, and he's just about had it right now, after that attack. He's not bloody yet, but you do a significant amount of damage to him, just that. And he's on fire. Is he on fire?
No, it's
I think no, it's just fire damage. Fire damage.
Yeah.
You do burn a big chunk of his flesh to the side. So that clearly hurt him. What's the Minotaur's? That's Xeris. That's can't tell you that. I'm sorry.
Fast. Hands couldn't outrun him, put it that way.
We're pretty much fighting Sonic, who's just pissed. A pissed off, axe wielding Sonic right now.
It's not. Yeah. Anyway, that's your turn, Agronak. Okay. So with that, the Minotaur, just about had it with all of you. He takes his axe and he just pulls it to the back, and he attempts to just swing and cleave through all of you for just now.
Is he swinging left to right or right to left?
He's swinging right to left, so he's going to hit Agronak first.
Oh, damn.
And this swing leaves him open, thankfully, but sorry, for next turn. But this is a very reckless attack as he goes for all of you. Agronak, your AC does a 21 hit. Okay. Roll these damage. Okay. Agronak. Let me just add this all up. Oh yeah, no. Okay. You take 20 damage. And you go flying into the back of the tree. Right about here.
Yeah, Agronak's down.
Yeah, Agronak has officially, you are down. Oh yeah, no. As after that big blow, the Minotaur delivers you one better and just manages to knock you out under the tree, and you're just sort of bleeding on the ground now. I actually rolled, wow, he rolled really high for that damage dice. Okay, I apologize. But, anyway,
Next.
you're not dead, thankfully. So that's going to be his turn. Oh yeah, actually, Agronak, are you using the? No, it triggers when you go down. Are you using the blade, the Undying Blade? No, it only it triggers when you go to one.
Oh, that's right. He does got Daddy's sword.
That is true.
The
All right,
question
then.
is,
So
he
that
willing
means-
to use the sword?
Yes, are you willing to use the sword? That is the thing. All right then.
Yes.
So you feel sort of the energy from the sword, from the sort of the Undying kind of go into you, and while you still are pretty badly bloodied, lying at base of this tree, you remain conscious and you have about 1 health. Just barely conscious, but you are conscious. And that's going to be the Minotaur's turn. Anyway, try this.
Here comes the Eldritch Blast, the Eldritch Blast, the Eldritch Blast.
Jay Ford, I would like to Eldritch Blast.
I mean, he's kind of on the ground. If you chuck it, then that would be... You're basically doing a range attack at that point. You're like 20 feet up in the air. So, very likely it'll break.
Yeah, and he still have to catch it and then drink it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just hitting it with the potion doesn't heal him.
Yeah.
Splash potion, Chewie.
Yeah, except he doesn't
Splash
splash.
post. This ain't Minecraft.
Also, Agronite's prone, I forgot to mention that, but...
Yeah, shoving that thing in his mouth is a full action.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. I was talking to someone while that happened, so you're telling me he hit Agronak once and it put Agronak on the ground and threw him into a
Yeah,
tree?
he did 20 damage.
20 damage.
So it technically went under. Using a pot is a bonus action, a health pot.
On yourself.
Yeah, it's on yourself. That's the thing. So Titus can give it to you as a full action. Administering it.
But he can drop it to you as a bonus, right?
Dropping is free.
I mean,
Like pass it off.
dropping the tree, but then the Agron would have to pick it up on his turn.
Yeah.
'Cause
Or if you hand it to him, it's a bonus.
yeah, I'd say that's fair.
I believe that's actually what the official rules are. Handing an item is a bonus. Dropping
Hiding an item
is
is a
free.
bonus. Dropping's free, though
And
it's
using it is a
during
full.
something.
Shit, Tritus can fucking fly over him and just drop the fucking vial.
Except if it breaks.
Yeah.
Make sure it lands on his head. He's soft.
I throw you bottles of whiskey at Travis, he'll be like a bombing run with Molotov cocktails.
Hey, think of it this way. Worst case scenario, if it cracks on his head, he still gets the heal.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Gotta ingest it.
Yep, you gotta ingest it. It's not like just a absorb for your skin kind of thing.
Oh, man.
It works from the inside out.
Most like every other fucking potion. Take your meds.
Yeah, you drop it right by Agron. Kind of put it in his hand, but he couldn't drink it.
I got a question. If I delay my turn, can I still take my full turn later on in the
Well,
turn order?
yes, but you have to say what you're gonna do.
Yeah, you have to, that would be like a, what is it?
Delayed
It's like
action?
Delayed action, yeah. And you have to trigger.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my trigger would be for
What's your fly speed? 20 feet fly. You have 60 feet?
60-foot fly.
yeah, it's 60 feet. Yeah.
Oh, that is true. Okay, then there you go. You do that. And you drop a greater healing potion right down by Agronex's feet then.
Look at Crane, just moved over top
You have
of
a greater
him.
healing potion? Check what you have, Tritus. On your, if you... Okay, then yeah, you do your last greater heal potion on this at its feet. Okay, and you roll for Eldritch Blast then.
Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, 13. Unfortunately, while it does hit the Minotaur, it just kind of seems the energy disperses throughout his body. It doesn't really seem to do much damage to him, unfortunately. Yeah, this guy's tanky. And yeah, you rolled a 2 for the damage, so yeah, that really he did not really feel it. Yeah, he barely notices it. And a tear, and a turn. But yeah, exactly. There's no downside to just flinging something at him. You will.
God.
I love it. Trace is getting mad. All right, Hans' turn. End of turn. I'm assuming. Okay. Yes,
Yeah, we
you're
figured
still
as
20
much.
feet in the air. Just enough. You are absolutely right. It is just enough. All right, Hans. So you just saw Agranac get flung into a tree. What do you do?
What is your rules on attacking with a shield?
Dun, dun.
I'm using it, but
That would be improvised, like I would think.
okay,
Like you're trying to shield smash him.
pretty much. Just like smack him in the
I'll-
face with the shield to get his attention. I don't really care about doing damage. I just want his attention on me.
Okay.
Where Hans is like the Hulk Buster from Avengers.
I would say that would be like an improvised weapon attack.
Okay.
And you don't want to do damage, you just want to kind of like get him to focus on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, do like an improvised weapon attack.
I gotta figure.
And are you proficient with shield? So,
Yes, I am. Yes, I
so
am.
then add your proficiency bonus, yeah. Makes sense.
I guess it would be strength too.
Yeah, strength, obviously.
So it'd be just the same roll, just that.
Yeah, pretty much. So you kind of just try to smack him in the with your shield, but you don't get quite up to his head. He's kind of tall.
Yeah.
You don't quite get his attention, so he just kind of like brushes you off and ignores you.
And I'm gonna move around
yeah,
to here. Actually, where
Okay,
is he?
sure.
What square is he in?
He's in these 4 squares.
Okay, so yeah, then I'll move to here.
Yeah, I'd say you get.
I'm yelling at him too as I'm running around.
You keep yelling at him.
Yeah.
Okay. Very well. Fair enough. Your turn.
Yeah.
Shirinzu.
Okay, the reason I'm asking about that is, can I make my turn go after Tagarog? So like still take my full turn after
Yes,
Tagarog?
but you
And,
have to
Yeah. You have to
say
say
what
the
you're gonna
trigger.
do. You have to
Yeah,
say what you're
do.
gonna do and then go. When
his end of turn would be the end.
No.
'Cause what
So
I-
it's
I was
Tagarog's
thinking-
State
action.
what the action will be. Once
Well, that's to delay an attack, but I wanted to know if I can delay my whole turn.
Same thing.
It'll
So,
be the same thing.
Same rules.
my thing is, I wanted to wait for him to get up close, because it looks like he's trying to get close,
Yeah.
so I can come around and attack from up close, with the extra bonuses of having extra people around him,
No.
you know?
No, because tactically they happen at the same time.
Yeah.
What happens at the same time?
You're not. Remember, this isn't. It's only tone based because that's how we have to play it up. And the way this is actually, you and Tagalog are moving at the same time.
Yeah, that is about what you were saying.
Like,
It's not like one. It's not like yeah. It's not like
you
just
move,
6
I
seconds.
move, he moves. No, we're both moving. It's just played out.
I understand, but my thing is, I wanna see if I can act after her.
No. Because
No.
acting after would be literally waiting 3 seconds and then it's your next turn.
I would. You could
Alright.
delay an action and prepare it, but you can't like.
Delay the whole turn.
You can't delay the whole.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could take my turn after his,
No.
but I can't. Okay. So, fuck it. Balls to the wall, right?
Hell yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? He just killed one of our biggest fighters in one hit. What's the
Well,
worst that can
he's
happen?
not dead. He's just on one.
Well, I mean, his usefulness is about the right of being dead right now.
All right. Considering,
Oh, actually, Hans. Oh no, never mind. You're good.
I never moved out of his attack range, so no way up.
yeah,
you didn't do
that's the whole.
I
Alright,
checked
so
that out.
I'll come around, and as he's still facing in that direction, I'm gonna attack him from behind, if I can. There's Wakazashi.
Okay, go for it.
Might be because I haven't eaten. I'm eating a little, and you know how that acts.
I have what now? I don't got advantage, right?
No. Well, you didn't go back into hiding, so. No.
All right. So.
+2. Still hits.
All right. Let's do that damage first, and then. So shitty for fucking damage. What the fuck? I rolled a 1. All right. Let's get the offhand Tanto attack. Does not hit. Roll damage anyways. And that's it.
Okay. There we go. So you managed to get one into his side where he was already damaged. Though the other one doesn't manage to quite pierce his hide. And he doesn't really seem to notice it. And he's looking straight down at Cass still. And that's your turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Cass. You are facing down the Minotaur. What do you do?
Well, one moment, please.
Oh, I just realized I know what I should have done.
So that.
So what's up?
Okay.
Wait a minute. I have advantage on these attacks. Because he's reckless.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, I rolled 2 then. What did I? With my boop?
Yeah, you would with your boot. My bad.
That's sick. Okay.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. You can go for it again. Boop does not go. Sorry.
Where's my tongue? Did I roll a tonto?
You don't roll damage, you roll the attack.
Roll the attack.
Nope, it's still on
I
fire.
forgot about that. Wow.
All that extra effort.
Reckless is only for. Actually, wait. Is reckless for all attacks or just melee attacks?
It just says he.
It's just attack roll.
Cass said
no,
all.
so all of them.
Yeah.
All, okay. Yes. Yeah. That was my mistake. I apologize. You may.
That is
roll
sick.
again. Yes. Try this. You may roll again. Hit.
Oh, should I roll?
That's
I should
good.
roll Wakazashi again. Just in case I
Yeah.
get it.
No. Yeah. Sure. If you want.
Nope. I was.
Jesus Christ. Just don't quit rolling. Just quit rolling. It's not even worth it.
Yeah.
That's the roll roll.
Okay. So nothing really changes. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
God,
Cass,
everybody's
you again.
gonna tore it. Yeah, okay. pretty much just watching all these people attempt to hit him and not penetrating anything.
Alright.
Let me see.
Bing, 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 boop.
God, I'm so afraid to be in front of him with my HP. So he's looking at me.
He's looking right down at you.
Oh my God. Okay.
Come on, you got advantage.
Screw it. Two-handed longsword. Straight form. All right. And I have advantage.
You have advantage because he's reckless.
Okay. Thank God.
You hit.
Thank God. Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Nice damage.
10 damage. Not max.
Not max. So wait, why has that got a +2 on it? That's weird.
You had to turn your HP off.
Yeah, so never mind, just 10 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 10. All right, I see it now. I didn't realize that there was a check mark there. My apologies. So
Still
10
big
damage.
Big damage. You managed to just slice the Minotaur across his chest, and this is a deep cut now. And now he's pissed at you, though he's not quite. He's not quite. It's built in, Titus.
Yeah, that 10 I rolled an 8.
Yeah, he's not quite bloody just yet, but he is currently has quite a few injuries all about him.
Do I still have movement?
Yes, you do.
Okay, how far can I get away from this thing?
You didn't invoke attack opportunity, but you can go. You can move.
I want to go up this way 20 feet.
Okay.
Right here. Or you know what? I'm just going to move up 10 feet to right here. This to be not right there.
You're going to go out of his attack range.
Yep. You're still within his attack range right there.
Piss with it. At least if he hits me there, Kogan and Shrinks will still be behind him.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll deal with it. That's my turn. That is my turn.
Okay. Tagarog's turn. Let's see what we got. Ooh.
Get him, Tag. Knock him out, Tag.
Jetty, how do you do this?
Okay. Okay.
Bolster that ego.
Let's just look how this is gonna work. All right.
I thought there were 4 people within his attack range right now.
Okay. Oh, that's a shitty. Okay. Whatever. He tried his best. So, actually, no, that's not too bad, all things considered. Tagrog goes in, and you guys see, as he approaches the Minotaur, he kind of swipes right beside him with the spear. And you all see, as he's doing so, he swipes it so quickly that you kind of see the tip of the spear kind of light up in sort of a bright white flame, and it just strikes right through the Minotaur, and he appears to just go right past him and just like get him right all where his throat is, and you see the whole side portion of the right part of his throat just turn to a crisp, and the Minotaur just roars and grabs it in pain. And so he took about 9 damage from that, so he is now bloodied, the Minotaur. He's not looking too great at the Berserk Rage. Well, he does, but I'm not going to use it. He's good. Anyway, that's going to be his turn.
Agronaut.
After that, Tagarog just kind of sliced right through this guy and display a little bit of his skills. So he's going up.
9 HP.
You get 9 HP.
He's at 10.
You're at 10 now.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's his fault. That's the action.
That's the full action, yeah.
Yeah. 10, not too bad.
Yeah, so you go, you get up to 20, drink it. So that's your turn.
We almost got this guy
No,
surrounded.
it is a bonus.
Getting
Yeah,
up
no,
is
no,
an
no.
action.
Getting up is an action because you're prone. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That you're right. You're not prone. Oh, wait,
Yep.
is it half of it?
Yes, it does. If you get up, half of your movement to,
But
it's half
not
of
your
your,
action then. Yeah,
no.
so it's an action. Okay, my bad. My bad. I was going off the tree. So yeah, you can attack. You may attack. It's... Ooh, spicy damage.
Nice.
And yeah, you strike him again. Minotaur is now really worth square after that. Jeez. Okay. Your turn? All right. So,
He don't like you.
Cassandra,
Yes.
Minotaur, despite being basically hounded on all sides and attack through all these guys, he still looks at you and he charges and attempts to just knock right through you and gore you.
Oh, please.
Please take a 5-foot step.
You think what I'm thinking?
What's Gracie?
16? This is gonna hurt.
That hit.
Oh.
Roll it.
Okay. Cassandra,
Yes.
the Minotaur, so the Minotaur, he charges, and all of you, as he's charging, so he's charging, he kind of, all of you, you can get an attack of opportunity on him, as he's charging. Who are currently, like, within, or not Cassandra, are currently within 5 feet.
Oh.
Do we still have advantage?
Okay?
Oh no, it's
No,
it's his
no more
next turn.
advantage. It's not record. Yeah. Okay, so Shirindu, you can do damage.
Seven for me.
Jesus Christ, y'all are helping me out a lot.
I can't hit him with my shield with
God.
anything.
Yeah, no, you don't have managed to get near him. Okay, is that everyone? Okay, then Shirindu, you do
No,
7
it's
damage.
not everyone. Tagarog.
Oh, Tagarog, yeah, you're right.
I forgot about that.
And
Wait, hands rolled on that one?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my god.
I am attacking with the shield, so.
okay. In that case, you and Tagarog do manage to get some good hits on his back, Shirindu, but
regardless, the Minotaur charges, and it just smashes its head into, right into Cassandra and sends her flying back about 10 feet as it just sort of charges forward and like turns around from its charge. On Cassandra, you take 16 damage. Yeah.
Well, I'm out.
You are on 0. But yeah, this Minotaur is very, very bloody, but he's one to fight to the death.
What happened with
So,
my
let's see.
fumble with my shield attack?
Nothing. You just kind of don't really hit him. Yeah, I figured attack archery doesn't really make sense.
I didn't know if I dropped my shield or something.
Yep, Tratus, you are.
Oh my god, he
up.
went back to me?
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to just cut your head off.
Tried to get executioner style laying here prone at a tree.
Yep, that shit happens. If he attacks you while you're down too, that's an automatic crit.
They're trying to be goofy.
Well, if I'm right, it's just two. I've instantly failed 2 death saves.
Yeah, you fail.
If it depends. If you go more than your health negative, you die auto.
Yeah, so. But all you can go for Eldrick. Do is go for Eldrick. You can try.
Oh god. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't hit.
Take on, that would have been a good damage roll.
Yeah. Tratus can still, like, be a hero and go up. Just kind of, like, get the Minotaur's attention.
Oh my god, you dog creature.
I already know what I'm gonna do in my turn.
Hopefully something very effective.
Yeah, hopefully.
Is that your turn, sir? I mean, that was your action, but you can kind of go up to him and try to, like, sort
You
of...
got a movement and bonus.
Yeah. Without compromising yourself, that's the thing. Are you willing to risk your own health?
I don't think so.
Dave Cassandra.
What health?
Oh,
Half these guys' healths are fucked. I mean, I think I'm the only one still at max hit points.
Yeah. And Tagarog, he isn't hit yet. Okay. Right, so you're just gonna stick back and throw your Eldritch Bacchus with the blast, which again doesn't really seem to do much to the Minotaur, just kind of absorbs it. It's like the beefy tank he is. And that's gonna be your turn? Let me do post. Sure thing. Go do your post as Hans.
Okay.
Shout, make a shout. Do your thing, Travis.
Is there any way hands can directly move between to take any hit for Cat?
You can move like on top of her, I would say, or like just move to the point where you're like pretty much in front of her, yeah. And like between her and the Minotaur.
And I'm gonna try and stab Minotaur.
You're gonna stab him, okay. Oh, with the trident. Oh, okay, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You don't really get through his thick hide.
But
Just kind of shrugs
that's
you off.
my main goal is to protect Cass.
Yeah. Still, you managed to sort of get his attention right as he was about to finish her off. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Shrinzu.
Shirinzu is gonna run right up to him and jump.
Jump?
Okay. Go for it.
and jump on top of him.
You're just gonna grab onto him.
I'm trying to grab him by the skull.
Oh, like the horn?
Yeah.
Bottom, cowboy.
You want to do a grapple check for that?
Do I have? Okay, hold on. Give me a. Well, I really wanted to.
That's true. Mike can't be able to go.
So yeah, I'm jumping on top of him, and I don't know if I can make an attack while I'm up there.
If you're grappling no. Or you just
No,
trying to
if you're-
grab on.
Well, I'm not trying to grapple him to like force him to do anything, or
Okay, you're trying to grab onto his horn.
I'm just holding on to his horns so I, as leverage to stay on top of him.
Okay, then you're not.
I'm not trying to ride the bull. I'm just, trying to stop him from seeing. Let's do that. Let's stop him from seeing. I'm gonna cover his fucking eyes.
Okay, I have no idea. I'm like looking it up because I have no idea.
Me neither. I've never done this before.
Improvised action. I feel like this would still be like a contest. So if you're trying to use like your dexterity to kind of get up and like Minotaur's eyes, then you can do a contested dexterity thing.
Okay.
So it'd be your dexterity roll against his.
Okay.
Go for it.
So just straight dex, not a save.
Just straight dex. It would be contested.
Advantage or not? Do I get a bonus for Hans being there?
You get like I guess a +1 bonus. Yeah, have no advantage.
All right. 18
18. You mean 17?
plus,
Okay.
yeah, plus Hans.
Plus Hans. Oh yeah, you're right. But okay. The Minotaur rolled a nat 20. Oh, you try to get up and sort of line him, but the Minotaur like just roars, throws you off, and you sort of land right here beside the cast.
All right. I assume that's my whole action. 'Cause,
Yeah, that's your action, but you do manage to piss them off.
Great. That's the whole point.
Yep.
And I guess that's my turn.
Cast. Rolling death saves.
Oh god.
One.
Make it.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, and that's going to be your turn. And that was almost to get up into the it was a 20, but Cass, you're very bloody. And you're kind of coughing blood, but you're not dying. But you're not quite dying just yet. You still have enough life left in you.
Okay, good.
Tagaron,
Definitely.
he's going to see you, what you did, Shirinzu, and he's going to kind of get the same idea, or he's going to kind of go up to here, and he's going to kind of stab the Minotaur right in the back with his spear, with sort of a lunging, impressive sort of lunging stab right into his back.
Orsimer, please.
Orsimer, please. Okay, Tigerog. Ruin my encounter. He does 10 whole damage and just stab This time he manages to get in a very vital part of the Minotaur, and the Minotaur, in like right through where his liver is, it just goes right through his chest and pokes out to the other end for you to see. And the Minotaur now looks extremely worse for wear after that attack. He's bloody and bleeding from all ends as he just kind of roars out in anger at all of you for daring to come into his territory. That's a
See, as a player, I picked that up, but Shirazu's wisdom is too low to know that.
Yeah. Agronite.
Okay, chainsaw stop. Good. Alright, so I'm gonna move here. And as a bonus action, I'm going to healing word Kaz.
Very well.
Oh shit, we got a healer? I didn't know that.
Yeah!
Does healing word, yeah.
So we are completely clericless. Got it.
Oh yes!
Cass, you managed to kill Cass, and she's still on the ground, but she is now not looking like she's right about to die.
Yeah, that is my bonus action. Now as my regular action, I'm going to take my flaming longsword and try to kill this fucker.
Go for it.
Roll that fucking crit.
I love how the guy who originally got knocked out was the one who actually healed me.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
the
did
lot
you
of
20?
awesome.
Definitely hit. Roll damage.
Oh, how do you do this?
Oh no.
Alright, Mercer.
T8.
Roll the 2 on that slashing damage, by the way. A 2!
He is almost down, but he just barely is standing up.
He's basically clinging to life at this point.
He is basically clinging to life at this point.
That's right, nigga.
And
This
you
is
kind
your
of,
moment to
You know what I would
rise.
say, Agronak? You kind of sliced off his left horn, and it just kind of goes flying around from here. And while it didn't directly kill him, it clearly did not make him very happy.
What is this? Yo, is it okay to pick up girls anime? Please tell me you guys know what that is.
Oh yeah.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Heard of it, yeah.
It's actually
Alright.
a pretty good anime, but yeah.
I've heard of it, I haven't watched it.
Do you know what he just did?
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But I thought something very, very super awesome works. Go for it.
Okay, that, I don't, it works or not, whatever it is, it's gonna be cool.
Alright, so...
Get her done.
Shirinzu, seeing as you just try to grab the horns of the bull and kind of go off it, with the last of its strength, it just its great axe just to slam it down on the ground and cleave you right down the middle. And this is a reckless attack.
Come at me,
Very
bro.
reckless.
Can hands try and get in the way and block? Like, 'cause that's why I handed over here.
That would be like, well, you did that for Cat.
Okay,
for
yeah,
Sandra.
true.
Yeah.
He landed, but
You know, if I'm correct, there's a warrior style or archetype that allows you to do stuff like that.
Okay, so
There's also a sentinel.
I'm assuming 20 hits.
I don't know. Let me check my. Hold on. Let me put up my character sheet. Of course it does.
Okay.
I'm like the lowest armor class here. Yeah, that is.
Okay. You take.
Go ahead, take 20 damage.
How do you wanna do this?
Not quite. You do take 19 damage, and once again go flying into the tree.
how much health does Cass have? Or Shirinzu have?
Let me just put it this way. I just went from full to 1.
Oh, okay.
That
Yeah.
hurt.
The rogue has more HP than me.
That hurt.
And you go flying into the tree and just slam into the back, much like the rest of you guys. You just got a big gash right down your chest from where the Minotaur sort of cut you in half. And that was a reckless attack, so it's actually kind of just embedded into the ground right here, and it's willing to fight to the death, but that may come very soon. That's its turn, and Tritus, do the stupid thing. You don't want to see what it is. The very, very
We all
stupid
do.
thing.
What is it, bro? You got this.
Yes, you may ask a question. Does it cost anything? I think you can just terminate it as a reaction.
Yeah. Just you just instantly stop concentrating.
Yeah.
And you float
Just
to
make
the
sure
ground.
you're on the ground before you stop concentrating on
Yeah, he
it.
floats
Oh my
to the
god, are
ground.
you gonna Superman smash him? Just
I would
straight
like
down.
I would be very happy if you did that. Thunderous Smite. Okay.
That is sick.
That is sick.
That is
Alright, so you're
awesome.
gonna fly over and up above the Minotaur's head, just gonna plunge down.
Thunder strike at the same time. That is awesome.
Would he get it?
Well, yeah, probably not full damage, but even if you do take it, it won't kill you.
No, well, I mean, considering the fact that he's going to land on top of the Minotaur is 10 feet tall, he would only take half of the fall damage.
He would
From
have
20 feet.
You'd roll a d10, right?
You roll.
Yeah, just 1d10.
Roll 1d10. You're right. 1d10.
Yeah,
So you
1d10.
half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, make your attack then. If you're just gonna plunge down. Yeah, 1d10
Yeah, it's
half.
yeah, you're good.
1d10 and then half that d10. And then you know what? I'm gonna say since the Minotaur. Well, you do have advantage because he's reckless and he has his axe in the ground. You have advantage on this as well as +4. Everyone's surrounding him, so make your attack.
This is gonna be beautiful. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
So this is gonna be beautiful. This doesn't happen.
Oh, I'm just waiting for the crit fail. He impales himself
Oh,
on
that
the
would
horn.
fucking suck.
Crit fail, he falls and impales himself on the Minotaur's horn.
Oh, wait, there is no crit fail. There's no roll for it. He just does it.
No, it's an attack roll.
No, there's a roll for it. It's an attack roll. So you... Yeah, you just check and look. Okay. So make your attack roll. Advantage and +4.
You got this, man.
Oh, it's
gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. I can just picture all of us standing around the same terrified and then just Tritus just falling on top of it.
Be right back. Light cutting in. Oh, okay.
The suspense.
You can't do that. It's like pausing the moment.
Oh, wait, never mind. Okay.
So don't troll like that. No, we don't do that. Don't do that.
Hanging right back.
Oh, great sword. 2 hit. 2d20, 11. Okay, he's got a 15 to
You hit.
attack.
Oh my god, he just obliterated. That was
Okay.
10 damage. And the
You
2d6.
can roll again if you want to see if it crits, but I would put that hits either way.
No, he rolled two, it automatically rolled 2 d20s. He rolled an 8
Yeah,
and
I
a 11.
I see it now. Well, try this. You are about 10 feet off the Minotaur, above the Minotaur's head, and you just subconsciously clear your mind, and the spell dissipates. As you are plunging down from the height, you push your sword right face down, and you just, with thunderous energy, slam it down onto the Minotaur's skull, and you all hear a crack, both from the lightning and the skull cracking, as the Minotaur's eyes go wide, and it just roars a horrible dying roar. And you fall down with the Minotaur as it just crumbles and boom, crashes down onto the ground. You take, in terms of damage, you just take 2 damage from just kind of falling down on your face, but you have just embedded your sword into the Minotaur's skull, and the Minotaur, who was just about to go Cass, is dead. And you all stand there, seeing Tritus having just done this ridiculous move to
Oh no, I didn't see it. Shirinzu did not see it. He is hurt. He is.
Shirinzu's the only one who didn't see this.
There's not much of Shirinzu left.
Oh, Shirinzu's not even looking. He said, "Oh, fuck!" Then he hears the big boom.
Hands feels completely used as that. I didn't get hit once, and I couldn't hit him once.
That's because you were trying to be Goofy from Kingdom Hearts.
No, I wasn't.
You gave moral support.
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, you helped me.
Yeah, you didn't help.
I almost got completely killed, like full out killed, and Hans stepped in there, so appreciation.
But the only time Hands will protect someone when they're on the ground.
Tagarog kind of wipes the viscera blood from his spear, and he kind of does a little twirl with it around his back, and he just looks at Eutritus and says, "Wow, haven't seen a kill like that since my days in the arena. Impressive. I gotta say, that was quite the battle."
Shirinzu's going to use this ring twice on himself.
Which one? The engraved one?
Gaining 3 and 2.
Okay. You kind of
5.
Strange, you kind of press it to the ring to your chest, and you manage to heal about 5 damage from the engraved ring of healing.
Yeah. Also, Agron's gonna go pick up that horn and think to himself, can I actually make something out of this?
Well, if you roll Arcana.
I will.
Yeah, Minotaur horns, you would know, Agronak, that they are quite valuable, both as decorations and for alchemical ingredients. They can be used for a lot of different purposes.
Oh wait, for the record, that was the third charge, so I can't use this anymore for the rest of the day until I finish a rest.
Yep. And
At which point I have to roll the dice.
Yeah.
And I hope I don't get that one when I roll the dice at the end of the rest.
Yeah.
That's
Agronach will, when he realizes this, he'll put it in his bag and go up to the Minotaur and flesh out the other horn.
You do so, and you now both have +2 Minotaur horns from that battle.
Yeah, and I put him in bed. Just 2 Minotaur horns.
Just 2. I think he only has 2, so. And you put them in the bag, and they weigh about, I would say, 5 pounds each.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
What? Can Hans grab the axe?
Yes, he can.
God, that axe is on a monster.
Probably much too big for him, isn't it?
It's a little big. It's about 5 feet, but you can wield it as a great axe just fine if you wish. You would have to put that down on your encumbrance, though. It is quite heavy.
That's fine.
It's just a big iron great axe. Oh yeah, you all hear Tritus just speak fluent Daedric while he was, casting that little spell right there from the spell scroll. Apparently had no trouble speaking it at all.
Oh, I fucked up.
Surprise Hans hasn't jumped all over that one yet.
What?
He speaks Daedric.
Okay, but
Isn't that what you're looking for?
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, right.
I fucked up.
What'd you do?
That ring is no longer magical.
Oh no, that was, you rolled.
That was the 3rd time.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, and I rolled a 1. It is no longer a magic ring.
Now it's just a normal engraved ring. No.
Yep.
I just saw that. Okay, we'll go with that then. Yeah, you won't notice it immediately, Shirinzu, unless you wish to do an Arcana check, but the ring currently, the last bit of power leaves it as you use it to heal yourself those 2 times just now.
So now it's just a regular emerald ring. Great.
Cass will stand up and look over at Hans and then Tritus and say, "Thank you very much." And I'm going to turn and I guess start kind of walking back toward the man who's, I guess, still prone with 1 HP across the back of the horse.
Yep.
Who's prone with 1 HP?
Yeah, at Taz, you are kind of like picking through
that
the
dude.
Minotaur. Tagrog goes and gets through the horses and says, still, we still have someone else to worry about, unfortunately. Better get going to the camp.
Hans is going to turn to Tagrog and bow to him and say thanks.
Kind of smirks at you and says, don't mention it. Yeah, you guys saved me. It's about time I repay the favor, just even just a little bit. So there we go. It is about 5 p.m. And you, apart from the downed trees and sounds of wildlife and the occasional wolf howl way in the distance, it is quite peaceful after that battle. You are all...
Should all be level 3 after that fight.
Yeah, probably. Well, we would still need to rest before we're actually leveling.
Yeah.
I'd like to see if my 2 bolts are still on this guy, so I can get them back. If I can. Maybe they got damaged, I don't know. What do I roll?
Just a d20.
That'll be over here.
2d20, yeah. I'll do like a 10 to get it.
2 d20s?
Yeah, just 2d20s.
50-50 chance. Yep.
19 and 14.
You managed to sort of pull the bolts that were kind of stuck in the Minotaur's back out, and they're just covered in blood, but they still are functional.
Alright, so I get the 2 back. Cool.
Tagarog kind of looks over at the Minotaur and says, poor creature. Had no idea what it just walked itself into.
Nope.
Shit, I thought we were gonna fucking
Oh,
fight.
we had no idea what we walked into.
Oh, we did not.
Nope.
I suggest we get this back to the camp
Yes.
immediately.
I concur.
Very well.
I wonder what made him so feral.
You say this out loud?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you said it's only like a, what, 40 minutes walk to the camp?
You're just a little about 40 minutes away. You're just about 40 minutes away from the camp. And 1 second, I'm gonna get everything settled. And so yeah, you're all walking back with about in the same order you were in going from there, and you still have the wounded Hassan sort of dripped over the back of the horse, and Tagrog's kind of walking all beside you. But otherwise, the trip back is a relatively smooth one.
I would assume that all like the wolf, whatnot, have been scared off by the Minotaur.
Yeah, you don't hear any of the wolf howls come anywhere close to where you guys are.
Probably scared shitless.
I'm just scared shit this right now.
Shit, so is Shrinzu. That hit was bad.
That is actually on par with my zombie dragon kill.
What's that?
That thrust he made is on par with my zombie dragon kill. From fourth edition. I basically took a bloody dragon down in one strike. By myself.
I did not hear anything you guys just said.
Okay, that's fine. Nothing was.
I
said
said
nothing.
I said that thrust that happened is on par with my zombie dragon kill from years ago.
Oh, you had a zombie dragon kill? That like
I got a triple critical on a barbarian rage.
Triple critical? What the fuck is that?
I basically rolled a critical. Basically, I had extended my critical range to, I believe it was 17. I got an 18.
And 3.5.
and you had an extra attack, right?
It was actually a daily barbarian power. This is in 4th edition.
Oh, 4th. Yes.
Oh.
So I actually had to use my last daily rage ability to basically. I rolled a critical. He said, "Roll to confirm." I rolled again. Got a critical again. He said, "Roll to confirm that." I did, and I basically run up to it, slash open its gut because it actually ate one of our companions, and then cleave its head off in one motion.
Based. I love it.
And here's the thing: the DM wanted this character dead.
Oh no.
So the DM's looking at me like with this pure hate in his eye, and I'm just leaning back in my chair going, "Yo, what's up, man?" With the biggest smile on my face that you could possibly
Just
have.
the biggest crap-eating grin.
And here's the thing: he had to give me a magical item that I could use.
Okay. So, you guys all make it to the outskirts of the Ashlander camp, and as you approach, you see things are relatively quiet. There doesn't seem to be too much going on, though. When you get to about here, you all see Tama and her two sisters kind of playing with a little fire pit here. She's trying to. You all see her trying to like create a big bonfire and kind of control the flames, and to make them rise up as her two sisters are kind of clapping and saying, "Go, go, Tama, you can do it." And
Oh, that little girl gonna play with fire and get burned.
From experience, that sucks.
The playing with fire part or the getting burnt part?
Both.
so
Kind of at the same time.
I love playing with fire.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, otherwise Hassan is currently being. If he's, will any of you carry Hassan? Or
He's on the horse.
Ain't he on the horse?
well, you. Okay, yeah. So then you're just bringing the horse into camp. So he's on the horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's just the horse to have him come in with it.
When you all approach, Tama kind of turns to you, Travis, and he says, "Oh, hey, Mister." She says this in Dunamaris. She says, "Oh, hey, Mister, you came back. How's your little trip? How'd it go?"
Shinzo goes by the river and just sits down and relaxes. He ain't beat.
Just had a rough day. He lost his ring. He almost died. He's had a
He
rough
doesn't, he
day.
doesn't know he's lost his ring yet.
No.
I'm going to the alchemist.
Wait a minute. I have second wind? Oh shit!
You could roll that now if you want.
I
Agranat,
forgot about it.
as you walk across the camp, you see both Mother Yama and Sulmata, the chief, discussing in Dunmaris to both Mati and Ashtanab, the pregnant Dunmer woman who is the mother of the three here. You can't really make out what they're saying, but they seem to be having a very verbose argument.
I do say that we did find what's his name? Terrible name. Hassan, and that he's gravely injured. You might want to attend to him immediately.
As you kind of approach them, interrupt their singing, Sulmata kind of looks at you and says, "Hassan, something happened?"
We encountered a Minotaur near the camp. Been dealt with, but he is in critical condition.
Upon hearing that, him and Mother Yama like immediately get up and they start heading towards the party and rapidly. And they walk right past Cirrus and they're obviously right past Tritus and go to you three over here and they say, by the gods. And Mother Yama goes to sort of check that Hassan's still alive and says, "He's alive, but he'll need much care, Chief Mata." Sulmata's going to go look at you and say, "Thank you all. I assume that you've all taken care of the necromancer as well."
I'll kind of walk up to him a little bit and say, yes, he's been dealt with. Him and his spawn have been dealt with.
Mother Yama looks to you, Tritus, or she's serious. Yeah, Tritus, so I'm right. Okay, and she's like, "Yes, he will live, but that scar, that wound's never going to heal properly. He'll never be able to do anything with significant physical stress ever again with that lung like that." Somatag sort of bows his head to all of you and says, "I cannot thank you all enough, though I will attempt to try. Please, I see you're all injured. make yourselves comfortable and heal up. We'll take Hassan.
Han's just gonna walk to this fire and just lay down on the ground beside.
I'm going to move over to this tent and enter this tent here.
Yeah, Hans, you kind of just see the girls, still, they look a little concerned after seeing Sulmatan and Mother Yama kind of take Hassan back to his tent, but they still look rather cheery, and you and Tritus see that Tama just kind of looks and says, "Hey, can you guys teach me magic a little bit?" And she says this is very broken common, but just so that you can also understand it, right, Hans. I'm trying to become a mage, and I'm practicing, but I can't really seem to. She tries to make the fire kind of coalesce into an orb before it kind of falls back down. It says, "Ugh, can't seem to control it properly." Not teach your magic.
Do you say that to her?
I'm just gonna look at Tritus and go, Tritus, you teach Hans nap. And I'm just gonna lay down right here beside the fire and have a nap.
Nice. You fall right asleep on the ground.
The little girl loses control and burns Hans.
Hans isn't even gonna care.
Hands are so done right now.
Hans is done.
As you're napping, Hans, one of the girls kind of goes away, and she comes back with a little piece of charcoal. And with her sister, they kind of start drawing faces on your face. and Tritus, you see this as they're kind of giggling to themselves.
Of course you do a Jigglypuff. I am that old enough to know where that. Yo, what you doing?
No, I just know this from the way kids act. I know what they would do. That voice is horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, after resting for about 10, 15 minutes, Shirinzu's gonna... Oh, it's nighttime, right?
It's not quite nighttime, but it's getting there. It's like about 6:30.
Yeah,
Or 6 o'clock.
He's gonna go over to the tent where they took a nap and try to take a nap over there.
Oh. Okay. So, right before you do that, Shirinzu, let me just stop you right outside. Because
Door's locked.
well, no, but Cass,
Yes.
you enter the tent and you see your master on the floor meditating, just with his eyes closed. And as soon as you enter, he kind of opens them and says, "Ah, you've returned. How did it go with the group? Did you manage to eliminate the necromancer?"
I'll walk up and go cross-legged and sit down on the floor and say, "Yes, we did. Although we had a slight complication on the return, it went well." At this point, I'm kind of gripping my side where he kind of rammed me because I'm still not fully healed.
Mm-hmm. And he kind of looks at you and says, "Say that." Well, I will say, well, it is good at least that we now have allies to aid in our mission.
I agree.
And as he does this, he kind of pulls out a piece of paper that's it's just a little scroll that was kind of wrapped and tied up, and he kind of drops it on the ground in front of him, and he says, "You know what this is, do you not?"
Do I actually know what this is?
You do, actually. This, what he just dropped in front of you, is a wrapped and sealed writ of execution for a specific person in question.
So yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes.
I suppose I should tell you more, since you have not been told quite as much by the excuse me. I suppose I should tell you more about your mission now, finally, that we're here. I understand that the Tong did not inform you too much about your target in question.
Correct.
Kind of nods to him and says, I made that decision. I knew I needed to see if you could go along with minimal information, and my apprentice, you've done quite well, if I do say so myself. Take it, open it up. You may invoke it when it is most necessary.
Okay. I'll reach up and grab it, and I'll take a look at it.
Okay? And as you take a look at it, you read this. One sec.
Go ahead.
Honorable writ of execution for Julabab Nazar. By order of Master Darnir Sadras and the special sanction of Grand Master Eno Halal, the aforementioned personage has been marked for honorable execution in accordance with the lawful tradition and practice of the Morag Tong. The bearer of this non-disputable document has an official license to kill the aforementioned personage, regardless whether or not they reside within the borders of Morrowind. As you kind of read it, it kind of goes, you understand what you need to do.
Yes.
Very well. And this Nezar was a former member of the Tong who betrayed us. He defected and took with him one of our artifacts, a dagger blessed by Mephala. He did, like the traitorous rat he is, he defected to our own worst enemies, the Dark Brotherhood. You understand why this cannot be allowed to stand. Do you not?
I do.
He kind of
I do.
says, when you need it most, read out the document and invoke its words. It will grant you the spirit of the hunt to track down this traitor and bring him to justice. And right as he says that, Shirinzu, you come in. And you sort of come into and see them kind of talking to each other.
Shirinzu's not even paying no attention. He's just gonna come up to a fucking wall or something and just put his back up against the wall and lay down.
You gonna fall asleep?
He needs to rest, regardless of whatever. He's just gonna lay down.
So your master kind of looks at Cass and kind of his eyebrow kind of raises and he says, "Okay, my apprentice, you seem to have made company with, well, not the most polite sort."
I agree. I'm going to look back in Shirinzu and say I agree.
Kind of chuckles a bit to himself. Well, in any case, he kind of puts his hand on his shoulder and smiles at him and says, you made me proud so far. I have no doubt you will continue to do so.
I'll say before I go, am I still to head west?
Nods and he says, yes. Nezar presumably is working with whoever it is that is planning all these strange lootings and burnings along the roads. At least that is what our scouts reported in Hollow Tree before they were unfortunately disappeared. We need you to investigate that. Maybe Mafala guide you, young one.
I'll stand up and do a bow, and then head over to right here, and just pretty much pass out right here in the corner.
Nice. Agranak, you're gonna go to the alchemist?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on his wooden thing. Say, what's his name again? That I have something that he might be interested in.
Telon.
Telon.
Yellow.
That I might have something you might be interested in.
Kind of see him open the door, and he kind of looks out and says, "Ah, Yorstimer. Yes. What is it that you have for me? I'm quite busy right now."
I reach into my bag and pull out the inventory form.
He looks at it, and you see his eyes kind of go wide, and he says, "Is that what I think it is?"
Yes.
And he kind of puts out his hands out and says, "Can I see it?"
Yes. Of course.
Kind of feels it, and you kind of seem to caress like the smooth sort of ivory of the horn. He says, "Come in. This is exactly what I'm looking for."
Okay, I follow him in.
And when you get in, you see that he is currently all like sort of alembics and sort of vials and tests and tubes and everything he's using to create alchemy supplies are all running at full efficiency with the heating beakers going up, and he kind of places it right down on a free space over here, and he goes back to him and he says, "Oh, this is quite the find you have. Minotaur horns can be used for a great many purposes. And I don't suppose I could take it off your hands for you."
That's why I come. You are a master alchemist.
That I am. Actually, now that you're here, seeing that you are capable of retrieving rather rare ingredients, I would have to ask you for a potential favor. That may be.
I do the whole tilt thing.
The whole what?
The tilt thing where he raises his eyebrow.
Okay. Yeah, gives up. Okay. You do it. And then. Is that a yes, basically?
Yeah, basically, I'm curious. I'm doing it like the way, like, go on.
So Talon kind of sort of sits down on a little empty crate right over here, and he opens his little booklet that he has, and he kind of slips to a page, and he says, "Well, I will tell you this. I came all the way here to Cyrodiil, not for any of the sightseeing like these other barbarians have, but because I know that it has many ingredients that are not found in Morrowind, specifically for the kind of potion I'm wishing to create. You see, back in Morrowind, I am a considerably well-recognized alchemist, but, well, I had a little bit of a falling out with the other members of House Telvanni. To recap my reputation, I am attempting to create a new, well, and he kind of, sort of, is a little apprehensive to say this next part, little virility potion. Do you understand? And
Right.
Validity? I don't know that word.
Virility. And he'll explain, for those older men, Mer, who can't seem to get it up.
I'm like, I think I'm like, yes, I'm following me.
And then you see he's kind of like a little embarrassed to say it, and he says, "Oh yes, and actually, I know Minotaur horns are the potential to be very effective in this. Though, well, I've been testing a couple different ingredients, and this is only really one.
This guy's trying to make Viagra?
Yes."
Yeah, this is like medieval Viagra.
And he kind of says, "Well, I could use your help to obtain the other two. They're quite rare, and if I was actually able to
Lorne entered channel.
create this potion, it would bring me quite a bit of prestige and coin."
Okay. What's in it for me?
Kind of thinks for a little bit and says, "Well, you have helped us quite a bit already so far. I would be willing to give you, I would say, 5% of the proceeds. As well as," he kind of searches through his bag, "if you could get all of this, well, for all of you, and he kind of figures out a big bag of money and just
Lorne
kind
moved
of,
to equals main lobby
kind of
equals.
places it onto the crate and says, "I could pay you quite well, and later on I could pay you just a bit more as well. How's, let's say, for all of you, 1,000 septims?"
Each or total? Just as an out of character question. Total. Okay.
That is very interesting. Obviously, if for the 5% we're going to have a sort of written agreement, I hope you understand.
Why, of course. I understand Cyrodiilic business law quite well, and I know that written agreements are quite important to it.
Yeah.
Do not worry, 5% is still quite substantial, and what I'm paying you now, it is practically giving you acceptance out of my very goodness of my heart. Kind of smirks a little bit and goes, "Ha ha ha."
I cannot scratch his beard for them. Like, that is very reasonable.
Yes. So I would have to tell you what the other two ingredients are.
Right?
He kind of flips through his book and he says, "Well, one of the ingredients might be a bit tricky to find. It's and he kind of looks at it and he says, well, it's something that is going to be a bit tricky here in Cyrodiil. There's not many of these, but I have hypothesized that the wraps of a mummy could quite help aid in the virility process. I know it sounds quite strange, but you must understand, though they last quite a long time, those things."
Any particular mummy that you're, like any age you're looking for? Or
He kind of shrugs his shoulders and says, "I suppose so. Mummies do last quite a while, and I know that, well, at least they're rumored to be Iliad mummies, ancient ones, residing in old Iliad ruins. Perhaps you might look there, though I cannot say for sure whether you would find one or not."
okay, and what is the other ingredient?
And he kind of looks a little bit frustrated because he clearly kind of sighs and looks a little bit frustrated and says, "This is going to be a little bit difficult, even more so than the mummy. But
if possible, I would need. He kind of looks through it and he says, I'm going to need the scales of a dragon. Sure.
Fuck you, get your shit yourself. No.
Oh, goody.
Oh, versus peeking the door like, huh?
Yeah.
Any age, how old of a dragon you need? The older the better, how young?
And he kind of just shakes his head and he says, well, that's the problem. There aren't many dragons left here in Cyrodiil. Well, really in Tamriel at all. They're a legend, a rumor almost. Though there have been some to have been known to exist, it is incredibly unlikely that they are to be easily found. I would settle for anything, any dragon, for that matter.
Okay. It may take some time to actually find these ingredients.
And he kind of nods and says, yes, that is the problem. And unfortunately, the caravan moves within a week or so. That said, I might have a solution. He kind of takes a little ring out of his pocket and hands it to me and says, this ring will allow you to communicate with me over long distances. If you do happen to find these ingredients, let me know, and well, we can meet up again for business. He kind of smiles.
So I gladly take the ring and put it on.
Yeah, you can take the ring and put it on, and you kind of feel it is indeed magical. He kind of says, well, I guess, do we have a deal? Then
Oh, and I, put my hand like, we have a deal.
kind of looks at it. Clearly not used to handshaking as a practice, and kind of puts his hand on it, kind of shakes it, kind of very awkwardly.
So I take the bag of gold that he was offering for the Minotaur.
Oh, he said he would give it to you when you were done.
Oh, okay. I thought that was for the Minotaur.
No, it's not. It's not in advance. You could, if you want, you can ask him for gold now.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, can you actually make that as a quest item real quick, just in case I forget?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna include all this later on.
That's gonna be a long time before we're ready to take on, say, a dragon or something.
No, I know. It's gonna be quite big ordeal
Yeah.
to get this.
I know,
So
shut up,
keep
let's
in
go
mind,
do
you
it
just need to
tomorrow.
get a scale. So we'll see. So there might be other ways to get it than just killing one.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's about that. Do you guys want to do anything else, or want to call it the session?
That's it. I'm going to find some place to take get some ale and then sleep.
Yeah, you would ask for some
Some of that milk.
Yeah, fermented guar's milk, some delicious fermented guar's milk, and you just take a drink and you can sleep in one of the tents.
I go there and just collapse. I'm like,
Uh,
hear the Triforce snort.
yeah, Sharizu's gonna try to take a look at the other ring, the new one he just found.
Well, are you resting or are you gonna look at the ring?
Well, you have to do it during a rest, so.
Are you gonna fall asleep?
Is it a short rest or a long rest?
It'll be a lot.
Because, I mean, it's nighttime, so I figured we could
It's almost
have plenty of
nighttime.
time to rest, so I could do that during the rest, so before.
Yeah, you would rest and then do you want to do it before you go to sleep or after? I'm asking really.
Sure, I could do it after I wake up. I don't care.
Yeah, you'll have time. Check Discord again. Yes. Okay, I will do so. So the chief's name is Sulmata, Cirrus. Sulmatah.
Oh shit, that's right. We get level. How much we gain on that?
I'll post it when the session ends, which will be like, I'll let Cirrus do his thing, then we'll end it. But you all gain 100 XP and get level 3.
Awesome. Well, I know what I'm doing next session.
Yeah, buddy.
So, yeah, Cirrus, you just kind of enter, and Mother Yama is kind of tending to Asan and his injuries as Sulmatah looks aside and turns to you and he says, "Well, no, of course. You ask whatever it is you need to, friend." Yes, you are right. That kind of feels like the worms. You ask that, and you see a scowl go over his face. He says, "The King of Worms. That is a disgusting name. I have not heard in quite a while, but yes, I'm quite aware of who he is. He is the ancient lich, Manamarco. He used to terrorize Tamriel for thousands of years, but, well, I'm sure you must have heard what happened during the War in the West. He ascended to godhood. Allegedly, at least. Though whoever would want to worship such a vile being as a god, spit on them. What? He is here, on Mundus. It's impossible. The gods, especially the ones who ascend like he did, cannot manifest in physical form. He is not a Daedra. Yes. Well, I don't know how much trouble it will be for us, but, well, if I'm correct in my knowledge of Imperial history, Manamarco and the Order of the Black Worm used to be enemies with the Mages Guild. They fought quite a few times, and he is considered one of their arch nemesis. If he is indeed here, you would probably want to hear about this. This is
Did everyone just go quiet?
Yeah, no, we're
Oh, okay.
just
Sirius is typing. That's all I'm
yeah. You guys, if you want, you don't have to stay, but you can, if you want, you may choose to.
I gotta go eat dinner, so.
Yeah.
No problem. Take care, Cav.
Yep.
Okay.
You have his journal. Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do with it. Me personally, I would burn the vile thing, but if you must, do what you wish, or do what you wish with it. Did you find anything else while you were there? Any vile artifacts? Spellbook. Well, I would please recommend that you do not attempt to cast any of those spells, especially not around us. We Ashlanders are not particularly keen on necromancers, and I understand that the rest of them are the same, as well as you Cyrodiils have quite the predilection against necromancy. Pendant, though, I would recommend if you can tell that it's magical, to avoid it. It could be trouble. Okay. Yeah. It will take a little bit, a while to actually study through the notebook and try this, but you do see various notes regarding the necromancer's dealings, and you're just brief glance through it. Sumata smiles and he says, yes, of course. So, yes, of course. If there's anything you need, then please ask my tribe for help, and we will aid you. You have done more than enough. And with that, he kind of gets down on one knee and kind of presents his spear to you, like the spear he has in his hand to you. That was magic. And he says, I made a promise to your Pajiti friend that I would give up my spear if you managed to slay this vile necromancer. If you wish, take it. You have more than earned it. It's a finesse weapon, so it can work off both strength and dexterity. I believe, actually. Wait, let me just check that. Yeah. You can tell, by the way, that's magical, or rather, the spear is a very unusual make. It appears to be made of a metal that's bronze, but not white bronze. It doesn't seem to rust or age at all. It's a very strange weapon that's clearly not made of by typical Ashlander methods, or really any methods that you know of. Very well. You pick up the spear, and you feel that it doesn't feel heavy. It's almost perfectly balanced through the weight evenly throughout the entire spear. You hold it in your hands, and you can feel that this is quite an ancient weapon. If you want, you can roll Arcana or anything at DC 20 to see what exactly the spear is made out of. You don't really know, Tritus. This is completely out of your depth. Whatever the spear is made out of, or wherever it came from, it's clearly quite ancient. Somata again smiles at you, and he crosses his arms and he says, "Indeed, that spear has been used by my grandfathers for generations. It was passed down. It was made by the Dwemer. My grandfather's grandfather, thousands of years ago, took it took it during the Battle of Red Mountain. It's been in my line for eons, but it seems that you are more worthy of it than I. Take it, use it well. Yes, of course. Please, rest easy. I can tell you have all been injured from the battle, and me and my tribe will help take care of you, prepare for your future journeys. He kind of bows again, very deeply. Okay, yeah. You give a bow in return?
I think he meant bow.
Bow. I was like, wait. Oh, like you have a bow on you? Yeah, that's my fault. Okay, there we go. And you go and where do you sleep? Just like
Welcome to English.
Yeah, just wherever Trader sleeps. Yamas again. Okay. You can go to her tent and it's open for you to sleep in, and just lay down on the cot, fire floor. Yep, you got it. All right, that's gonna be a session for today, guys. All right, I'm gonna post all the stuff you received as well as the XP. Though you all managed to level up, so.
Awesome.
You all gain 100 XP and you're all at 900.
Sweet.
I feel fussy over. Yeah, and if you want, you can also RP in the chat for like sort of the morning stuff. If you guys have anything else, but other than that, I'll see you guys next week.
Have a good one. I'll see you next week.
Sayonara.
Here's the question. Roll for HP again or take average?
You can do either.
I know.
What's average? What is
If you
average?
roll like another 12, I will.
What?
I will.
He'll make us face 2 Minotaurs.
I have to go with the roll.
He will rain hellfire upon us when we leave this game.
No way!
Yes!
Taking that.
Wow. Wow, Chewy. That is absolute karma. I'm not rolling. After that, what is average? What is average?
Check it on your.
Your
Andrew is
D,
like 5.
are you
5 or
D8
6.
or D10 dice?
I think it's D10.
6.
Oh, so you're like 8.
6? God, that only puts me up to 25.
Let's see what it
D8 for
is.
you.
Ranger, right?
It's basically half plus 1.
Subclass time, yep.
take a
Yep, Chewie has ruined all medical rolls for the night. We will not
Yeah,
be
so
rolling any
you-
medical.
So you get +6 to your shit. I get.
That is a weird.
So do I color in one of the death save circles for success?
That's over.
No.
I get 5. Oh, it's 6 plus your endurance modifier, whatever that is.
So, oh, for me?
Yeah, for you it's 6 plus your endurance modifier. For me it's 5 plus endurance modifier.
Oh, so I get 8. Okay.
I get 8 too.
But I still get like 5. But that's
I got to start looking into how to summon that animal. That's what I'll be doing. So,
Oh, you're gonna be Beastmaster?
yeah, I'm a hunter. So.
if you want, you guys. Yeah, no, just tell me like. Yeah, no, I'll figure out how you guys like get all your stuff. But in the meantime, yeah, you guys all level up to 3, and if you get subclass, you can take it.
Yeah, I'm already prepped my character and everything. So,
Yep. All right.
at least I think so. Alrighty.
All right, guys. Yeah, no, if you want, you can just stay in chat and just talk about it. But I'm gonna like.
kill the stream.